Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. For today's video, I'll be showing you how I mulch up my leaves by running them over with the lawnmower and then adding them back to my garden beds. Now, in one of my earlier videos, you might have seen what I showed you right here. I had done it without recording it and I put it in this bed. So this is what it ends up looking like. And I did it in that bed and that bed, but I'm gonna actually show you what I do. I've done it before in another video, maybe a year ago, but I definitely want to give you a new video showing you exactly how I run over my leaves after they fall from my Japanese magnolia and my 5 oak trees that I have in the yard. I just run it over like 2 or 3 times and then add it to the garden. So after running the mower over that, you can see it's a little bit more finer. I'm going to go in and look at that right now. These will break down faster and these won't create problems in the garden, because sometimes when the leaves are too big, it's good to have a nice layer of leaves anyway, but you definitely want to chip them up so that it actually becomes part of the soil and it doesn't allow for diseases to fester right there. So what I'm going to do now is rake this all up in this nice big heap so you can see what I got out of all those leaves. Now, when you saw me first start out, the leaves look like a lot, but once you run the mower over it, doesn't look like much. So I should be able to get that bed up there fully mulched. So let's see. Okay, so here's the pile. Not much after you chip them up. And I think actually I might raise the lawnmower up a little bit more because it might be chipping it up to a little bit too fine, but that's okay. So what I'll end up doing, I don't want to have to go to the garage and get the wheelbarrow right now, but what I would have done would have put this in a wheelbarrow and then take it up to the bed. But just to show you, I'm just going to grab some, right? And I'm going to take it to the bed that I plan to put this in. It's not that far. It's right where the irises and the encore azaleas are, and I had just put those new daffodils in right there in this bed. As you can see, it's not covered. This is never a good thing to have the ground completely exposed, but I needed to put the mulch there. So this is where this is going. And I'll just keep doing that and I'll show you the end result. I'm here. I'm still at it, guys. Still cleaning up, because I want to take a shortcut and not go into the garage and get the wheelbarrow. I'm doing it manually, so I'm just grabbing it with the shovel, or now that I'm using the last pile here, I'm just going to use my hand and just grab it. And look how fine the leaves look. This will definitely become part of the soil faster than if you just had the regular leaves and not chopped up. So I'm just putting these in a bucket and making one last trip up to the actual garden bed and showing you how it looks. Now this is for insulation and of course for mulch to keep the weeds down, right? But come spring, I still will go get the decorative mulch so it could look a little even nicer. So here's my pile right here. And I'm gonna go back up to that bed, and this should be the last set, and I'll show you what it looks like. So let me get out the way because I think I see my shadow there. And I'm just going to pour this last set right here by the agapanthus and back here. Now I usually put cardboard down before I mulch, but I don't have any cardboard, and this is only the mulch to insulate, and then I'll put the other mulch later on. So this is what I'm doing, just pouring it out in the bed. Okay, so this is what it looks like, guys. Chipped up leaves, ran over by the lawnmower, added to the bed to create really nice soil for an insulation to stop the weeds and all that good stuff. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you do with your leaves in the garden, or if you ever have to deal with leaves, because I know some folks, they live in areas where in subdivisions where they cut all the trees down and you only have those little trees. But in my neighborhood is a really old neighborhood. And back then, trees were a thing. And I have like 5 different oaks in my yard and a Japanese magnolia, all de-leaf in November and December, and gives me this good garden gold. Let me know what you think, guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted on all my new videos. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.